Hi guys, this is Naresh here, and today we are going to discuss about a wonderful technique to manage your state. And the technique that I am going to discuss with you today is called tapping or EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Now, the freedom from what? Freedom from the negative emotions which hold you captive, stress, the anxiety, the fear, etc. Now, why do you need a freedom from these emotions? Because if these emotions are held for a long time in the body, they result into diseases. So let's go through some of the basics of the technique. Now to simplify this technique for the newcomers, I'll give you one example. So for example, I have got this phone in my hand, and this phone, we know it has got lot of circuits. We may not know how do they work, but we know that there are a lot of circuits. It has got a display, and then there is a battery in the phone, and battery holds a charge. If the battery is charged, the battery continues supplying the charge to different circuits of the phone. And as long as this charge is flowing continuously in the right fashion, the phone is going to work flawlessly. Now suppose you drop this phone, and sometimes you drop this phone, what happens that you just pick it up and then you see the display is not working. Or you try to make a call and the call is not going. The sound is not proper. What happens in these kind of scenarios is that the circuit, that flow of the energy, some of the circuit has got broken, or some part has got broken, which has actually disrupted the flow of the energy through the phone. Now what you do, you just take the phone to the service center, give it to the technician, and the technician then changes some parts here and there. The current starts flowing again properly, and you turn on the phone, it is turning on fine. The display is working, you are able to make and receive calls. So something similar happens with the human body. We don't have external batteries. What we do, we actually take the energy from food, from water, from sunlight. We process that energy, and that energy, or that food, the water, and that sunlight is converted into energy, and then actually that energy flows through the body. As long as this energy flows flawlessly through the body, there won't be any disease. There won't be any negative emotions. You will be like a child. No stress, no anxiety, no fear, etc. Now, if for some reason this energy flow gets disrupted or blocked in your body, then that results into the negative emotions. Negative emotions like fear, the anxiety, stress. And if these negative emotions are held for long period of time, they result into diseases. We know that people who are under stress for long, keep worrying about things, they are more prone to cholesterol and heart diseases, isn't it? So it is very important for us to actually go ahead and resolve the negative emotion as soon as they show up, or as soon as it's possible for us. We tap on certain points in the body. So let's see what are these points are. There are mainly 8 points. So you can tap along with me as I'm doing this tapping. So first point is top of the head. What you do, you just make a little bit of cup of your uh, fingers and thumb, and then you start tapping like this. This is the first point. The second point is eyebrows and the nose. Between this eyebrow and nose inside here. The third point is on the side of the eye. Now these points are located on both the sides. You can tap here, you can tap here. On the both sides they are located. So first point is this one. Second point is here. So you will tap with the two fingers or three fingers as is comfortable for you. Third point is side eye. Fourth point is below eye, where you get these dark circles, right? This is the point. Fifth point is below the nose, like the Hitler's mustache. Sixth point is the chin point, where we have got this indent. That is the point. Now, seventh point is called the collarbone point, but it's not on the collarbone. You can see the collarbone is here. It's not here. Now, suppose you tie a knot. How will you tie a knot? You will tie a knot here. So it's a right or left, both the sides. This point is there. You can tap on either side. Okay, so just it is easy to remember this way. The eighth point is below your arm, like this. It is easy to locate. If you're not able to locate, you just do like this. And that is exactly the point. Now you can tap with the four fingers in this case, because so that you don't have to be precise in locating the point. Understood? So let's do one more round. And this is the first round. First point, one, top of the head. Two, eyebrow point. Three, side of the eye point. Four, below eye. Five, below nose. Six, chin point. Seven, the collarbone. And eight, below the arm. Great. And then there is one more point that's called the karate chop point. This is this fluffy part of the hand. You tap here. Okay. So if you do the karate chop, you will do this part. This is the this like this. So these points are located on both the sides. You can tap on either side, and suppose you're tapping and suddenly you feel that your hand is getting tired, you can actually continue with this hand, the opposite hand. The sequence doesn't matter. You can tap in any sequence, but there is a methodology to it. So let's go through the methodology.